Welcome back to Disc Golfing Bowlers. Thanks very much for joining us. I know it's been a little while, but for now we're headed down to the lab at Strikeforce Lanes in Greenfield, as we tend to do. And today we're going to be looking at kind of a bare spot in my bag, symmetrical hybrids. I actually don't have one in my bag right now. I do have the Sublime, which is on the higher end, but it doesn't leave a whole lot for kind of a middle, lower end symmetric. Thankfully, Storm has just released a brand new one, the Road, which is the core from the HyRoad, but with AI on top of it, which drives down the RG and drives up the RG diff, so it should roll sooner, flare a little bit more than the HyRoad. And it has the REX cover stock, which is kind of showing up everywhere with Storm these days. Most recently in the Virtual Energy Blackout, which is absolutely a staple in my ASIM Pearl spot. The HyRoad obviously has been out for time eternal. That ball is basically goated. But the thought process is that the stronger engine in the Road and the stronger cover of REX, which is R2S plus NEX, which you might remember from a number of balls from a couple years back, that little bit of nano would give it a little more teeth. We'll see what happens. Let's see if it's got a spot in my bag. We'll check it out. All right, welcome back to Strikeforce Lanes, Greenfield, Indiana. We're going to be taking a look at symmetric hybrids. Right now I have my Sublime, and that's about it. I don't have it with me today, but in fairness, we're looking a little lower in the arsenal. So for comparison, we're looking at my IQ, my Xponent, and the ball we'll be reviewing today to fill that spot is the all-new The Road. But first, let's take a look at the IQ Tour Solid. This is a house shot in the middle of Easter week, so I'm fairly sure that this is beat up, pushed down, and all sorts of nastiness, but we're going to try it anyway. As we tend to do, I'm going to start in the track, see what we got from there. So it does seem like, just because I've thrown about 6 or 7 shots before this here, it's got the classic house ball push all over the lane, so the dry right isn't quite as dry as usual. Definitely some push down lane, fronts are beat up, that sort of thing. So I'm going to go another 2 and 1. Start trying to cheat a left as we tend to do. There's that IQ motion, even with the added surface on it, a little push down lane. That's what's made this ball so successful for so many years. Real blend. Let's go another 2 and 1. So I did throw that a little slower, but there's definitely push in the middle of the lane. Like I said, Easter week, not really surprising. So this is actually going to be a very good comparison for the Road. As you can see with all this carry down lane, the solids just kind of want to set up early and stop. And that's fairly slow. I'll chase a little further. So 3 and 2 again. Got that wide quick. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, and now we're going to switch over to the Xponent. This is the solid Xponent. Higher diff than the IQ, slightly lower RG. I really love this ball. I've been using it quite a bit. Definitely not as much a control ball as IQ. It's a little stronger, but same general concept. So because it's slightly stronger cover and a earlier rolling higher diff core, what's seeing the front part of the lane even more than the IQ. 3 and 2. And you can just see it set up early and fade. 3 and 2 again. I'm going to try to get around it a little bit, see if we can store some energy. I don't know how I haven't 5-pinned yet. All right, same move, 3 and 2. All right, again, 3 and 2. Now we got something. That right there speaks to the importance of finding head oil and the importance of varying axis rotation. Why? Well, the front part of the lane is beat up, and the first 4 shots I threw all kind of stood up in the front and then labored down lane. As I'm getting left and finding some amount of head oil, now suddenly the ball is driving harder because it's retaining more energy, but I'm adding axis rotation, which means instead of spinning it, I'm taking that end over end roll and turning it around the side a little bit. And that also makes the ball retain energy for down lane, which is what I need when the front part of the lane is hooking. All right, now we're gonna switch on over to LaRue. This is basically the latest and greatest version of the HyRoad. So as we tend to do, we're gonna start on the track, the beat up track. This is, I think 4,000 with reactor gloss on it. Well, that's not at all what I expected that ball to do. Step 3 and 2. I'll try to not get hung up in this one. Well, it's got HyRoad-like vibes to it. It's certainly clean, which right now is a bonus, considering how beat up the front part of the lane is. Let's go 3 and 2 again. Interesting. I have to actually start throwing a little harder. All right, 3 and 2. I'll try to get around it a little bit more and see if I can't get the speed up just a little bit more. Well, what's interesting to me is that this does seem more of a hybrid than the recent pours of HyRoads have been. That's what I was afraid of, though. I think scratching this with 2,000 or 3,000, get the reactor gloss off, might handle that, because this would be the time I'd want polish. And if it's still giving me that weak hit, then I'll want to liven the cover up. Wow, okay, yeah. All right, so good news is I got the pocket. Let's do what we do. Get a pad out. I'm gonna go, I think 2,000, and we'll try some more. All right, so I'm gonna step back right a little bit. This is a 2,000 pad over the road. Well, missed that in. It's a ring dime at least. 2 and 1. Get behind it, and that happens. Okay. All right. 3 and 2. My gosh. Okay. This is a lot more hook than I had expected out of this ball. So I'm going to try to get a little further, get around it, and also soften the hand a little bit, see if I can clear it a little bit better. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So 2 more, 2 and 1 more. Again, soft hand around it. Try to be a little firm with the speed. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Soften the hand a little bit more. What's good is that for this, mid-price ball here, I don't have to work to hook it. And it's very forward off the spot down lane right now. So I can definitely see this being like later in the block option, game 5 option on medium, something like that. I'm gonna get a little lofty here. Last shot, I think, with this, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that's actually ignoring the front part of the lane a lot. All right, that'll do it for our review of the road. And for a kind of souped up HyRoad, I think that's exactly what you're going to get out of this ball. I think that it is very HyRoad-like, but a little bit sooner than the HyRoad, which was the intent. Certainly the stronger core, stronger cover is getting it started sooner. It does
read a little more forward, I think, than I expected, and a little bit lopier, but it keeps coming from every angle anyway, and I'm certainly surprised how I was able to go left to right with an REX ball this much and still be able to see it come off the corner. So, yeah, I think this is in my bag. I don't have many hybrid options, so there you go. It'll be right there as a step down from the Sublime. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any questions about the equipment or the reviews. Please share this, get the word out about disc golfing bowlers. We'll have some more reviews coming up soon. We'll have reviews of the Optimum Idol, the Attention Star, the Absolute Power, and a bunch of the other recent releases like the Xponent Curl. Hey, click the bell for notifications and get an alert when those reviews come out. And until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.